Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Reinhardt, and I am the current graduate assistant in student leadership and engagement for Greek life and programming. Thank you so much for joining me today as I review some of the regulations, rules, and policies that our office has for the Greek lettered organizations here at Buffalo State College. I do have a PowerPoint to share, so I will be sharing my screen with you. Okay, share screen. Okay, and I will present from the start. All right, awesome. So to start, what is Greek life at Buffalo State College? Greek life is dedicated to enhancing the development of our students through membership in our Greek lettered organizations. Each fraternity and sorority offers students an opportunity to be a part of a community that promotes leadership, service, and academic excellence. Greek organizations support initiatives dedicated to scholarship, service, community advocacy, philanthropy, safety, and wellness. Our role in student leadership and engagement is to promote and support our Greek lettered organizations and all of their endeavors as they exemplify the mission and values of Buffalo State College, as well as the mission and values of their respective individual organizations. So in terms of some terminology that I like to go over, we do have numerous organizations represented here at Buffalo State College. The most up-to-date list of our recognized organizations can be found on our Greek Life website, which can be found just by Google searching Buffalo State Greek Life. So just to go over some of the umbrella governing councils that are represented here at Buffalo State, there's the National Panhellenic Conference, also known as NPC, National Panhellenic Council, also known as NPHC or Divine Nine organizations, NALFO, which is National Association of Latino Fraternal Organizations, NIC, which is the North American Interfraternity Conference, as well as NMGC, which is the National Multicultural Greek Council. Like I said, we do have representation for all of these umbrella governing bodies in which our chapters at Buffalo State College are under, as well as local organizations. So the local organizations only exist here at Buffalo State College, and we do have local organizations as well. So Luke Homiser, who is the Associate Director for Student Leadership and Engagement, works closely with the regional and national advisors and officers for these umbrella councils, such as the NPC, NPHC, NALFO, and so on. So I know I just mentioned the word recognized. It is important to know that there is a difference between recognized and unrecognized organizations at Buff State. So recognition is the process that I will dive into in the next few slides. But basically being recognized is acknowledging that the organization has met the guidelines set forth by the Student Leadership and Engagement Office, whereas unrecognized organizations do not have an affiliation with the college. They have not gone through that formal recognition process to be recognized. So the recognition policy, the general policy states that recognition by Buffalo State allows student organizations to identify an affiliation with the institution. This includes the use of the college name and logo, designated services and facilities, recruitment of Buffalo State students, fundraising, and space reservation. So all recognized organizations are expected to comply with the Student Code of Conduct, rules and regulations, as well as federal, state, and local laws. So recognition policy requirements. So this process is a series of uploading documentation, making sure documentation is up to date with Student Leadership and Engagement Office. It is streamlined through Bengal Connect, which I will show you in just a minute. Part of this is providing an active membership roster that includes all active members for the upcoming academic year. This is an annual process, but we do actually ask for the active member roster at the start of each semester. So I think it's also important to note that. Also part of the recognition policy is submitting a letter from a regional national office indicating that the organization is in good standing, a copy of the insurance policy and description of coverage, An updated advisor agreement form. So all of our Greek lettered organizations are required to have a faculty staff advisor on campus. So that can be a faculty or staff member currently at Buffalo State. And if organizations need assistance with finding an advisor, they can reach out to either Luke or myself, and we can assist with that process. And last, the student organization needs to submit their most recent constitution and bylaws. Also, just to circle back to the updated advisor agreement form, so that faculty staff advisor just serves as another link in the support system that we provide the Greek lettered organization. So there's Luke and myself, who are the Greek life liaisons here in student leadership and engagement, and then the organizations have their regional national support, and then that next additional layer of support comes from that on-campus faculty staff advisor. And it's very important. And like I mentioned, that is required in order to remain recognized. So benefits of recognition, I already talked about some of these. When you are recognized, the college acknowledges that the student organization is an affiliated entity. The organization can use the college's name, logo. The organization can reserve space on campus, and the organization will have a designated Bengal Connect page to represent their organization and showcase who they are, what they stand for, and that is important for networking with the Buffalo State student body. So reservations. So there are two different processes that go into reservations on campus and how to book rooms. As recognized organizations, you are able to make reservations for classroom buildings, the student union, outdoors in the plaza, for example. These two links will take you to two respective pages, and I will show you those now. So this is the events management website that this link will bring you to, and this outlines the reservation process for faculty staff, as well as the reservation process for students. And then for the Campbell Student Union, this link brings you to Mazevo, which is the reservation space for the Campbell Student Union. And a tutorial is also shown right here on this page, which is also very helpful. Okay, so next, Bengal Connect. So as I mentioned, each recognized student organization will have a dedicated Bengal Connect page. I will provide you an example of what this is. So Bengal Connect is a hub for organizations and events here on Buffalo State's campus. So for example, I can scroll down here and you can see different organizations that have posted the events that they are hosting this week. If you click view more, I could view a bunch more events. Each organization additionally has their own Bengal Connect page. So let me scroll down through these events and see if I can find a Greek lettered organization on here. Yoga. Okay, for example, so 3 different sororities are hosting a yoga night. So this is their event posting, and students can RSVP, students can see this posting, and it was posted by the host organization. So for example, if I click one of these host organizations, this is what each organization's page will look like. A spot for photos, primary contact, brief description, contact information once again, as well as events associated with the organization. So it is a way for these organizations to promote their organization and events to the Buffalo State student body. Continuing on, all recognized orgs are required by the college to abide by the Code of Conduct, Recognition and Governance Policies, and the New York State anti-hazing laws. Okay, so new member requirements. So in order to join a Greek lettered organization, individuals must be a second semester freshman with at least 12 completed college credits, have at least a 2.0 GPA, which most organizations do require a higher GPA to join and remain active, and we defer to the organization on that. So if an organization requires a 2.5, then that is what we enforce. We defer to the organization. Next, first semester freshmen cannot join Greek lettered organizations, but they can attend recruitment events to get to know the organizations if they may want to join in the future. And last, if you are a transfer student, an unofficial copy of your transcript from your previous institution is to be sent to our office, either Luke, myself, or the Student Leadership and Engagement General account, so that we have that on the back end in our files. Just noting that you are a transfer student and you have completed credits at a different institution. And then to continue active membership, you must remain a full-time Buffalo State student, and that GPA requirement, whether that be the college's requirement of a 2.0 or the individual organization's requirement, that may be higher. And so hazing is prohibited by both New York State law and Buffalo State College regulations. These regulations apply to all groups and organizations operating on campus. There is a hazing report form located on our website under the Greek Life tab. It is an orange button titled Report Hazing, and it's very important to know how to report hazing as well as how to recognize what hazing is, and to be able to report that appropriately. Each fall, so on an annual basis, Student Leadership and Engagement hosts an informational session required for all Greek lettered organization members. So at that informational session, we review how to recognize hazing and how to report hazing as part of the information that is presented. And then last on this slide, I have just copied the New York State anti-hazing law as well as the New York State penal law. These can be found directly on the Dean of Students website as well. And the student code of conduct can also be found there as well. All right, and if you have any questions, concerns, comments, you can always email Luke or myself. I have included our emails on this slide. You can also navigate to find our emails from the Student Leadership and Engagement website itself. We are the Greek Life liaisons, as I mentioned, in the Student Leadership and Engagement office. So our role is to support all of the efforts and endeavors of the Greek lettered organizations on campus. So please reach out if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching this presentation.